for the land of the...
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Now here is Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Holiday. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And starting really from when he was born. Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now, here's Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Ball against Conley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Out to Ingram. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here is Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Holiday. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Conley against Ball. Reverses. And Mitchell with the layup. Here's Ingram. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And it's Conley penetrating. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's tipped.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick's checked in for Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. The Jazz also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Here's Mitchell. Derek Favors making his last shot. 11 feet away. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Jackson kicks to Ingram. Jackson passes to Favors. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Inside, Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. Right side Jackson. Redick with the three. That one misses. Here's Clarkson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
It's been all about Derek Favors for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Davis is out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Hayes the pass to Redick. From down in the low post, it goes.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
To the left side wing. Mudiay finds Clarkson. Trying to get open is Davis. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
And you're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
The Pelicans trail. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. The finish. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. trailing by 2.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones, and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Now the pass to Okafor. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Conley. And the basket is good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Now Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down low. Here's Ball. Dishes it to Okafor. Stolen by Michael Conley. Moutier finds Conley. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Conley's got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Holiday dishes to Okafor. Davis with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to Ingles. Here's Moutier. He's covered by Ball. Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. And Moutier throws it down.
Sometimes smart to stay out of the way of Emmanuel Moutier.
Here's Holiday. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Jazz.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Jazz also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Moutier. And it's Mitchell missing. Pelicans trail by 6.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Now here is Conley. He's got 8. Gobert trying to get open. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside Holiday. To the middle. And Favors kicks to Ball. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around to a consistent championship caliber competitor.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nelly's checked in. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Williamson in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Williamson. High post, Gobert. To the inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. It's stolen by Gobert. And that one hits back iron. Holiday with it. Floats it up for Williamson. Outside, Ball. New Orleans moving it around. Holiday, the pass to Melly. Ready by Bogdanovich.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
That's tipped. Ball, the pass to Melly. Back to Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Holiday against Mitchell. Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. For the Jazz. George Niang, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Jackson with it. Now defended by Moutier. Jackson against Clarkson. Jackson misses. Jazz leading by 6. Now Clarkson, pass to Moutier. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Count the basket. Clarkson's got 6 points.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Redick for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
O'Neal picks to Moutier. Passes it to Niang. Clarkson on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Redick for three. Here's Favors, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
He hits the second from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the third. And here's Clarkson. Up in time, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's O'Neal in at the shooting guard. Okafor finds Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Favors can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Utah calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. The Jazz also changing it up. Donovan Mitchell comes in for O'Neal, and it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he makes the first.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. They get it back. Hart. There's the pass to Redick. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Williamson in the post. Gobert on him. And it's Williamson missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Conley against Holiday. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Pass to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Six to shoot. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Redick inside the line. Here's Favors. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Mitchell outside. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gobert, the pass to Ingles, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Ingles passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Holiday with the block.
Yeah, get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Bradford. Here's Oni, guarded by Holiday. Oni passes to Morgan. And that time, also a missed shot. Outside Holiday for three. Ingram nails the tray.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Here's Oni. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. fans, thanks for joining us. D.A.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at 7. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Down low, here's Bagley. They get the rebound. They shoot again. And he can't bank that one in. Inside, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Jazz passing it around. On the wing, Ingles. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Ingles can't get it to go. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich looking around from outside the arc. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Pass to Bielitsa for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
PSGA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Bielitsa, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Mitchell looking it over. Bagley with the block. Bogdanovich finds Barnes. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Off target from outside.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Ingles. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Fox passes to Bielitsa and stolen by Bogdanovich. Ingles in the corner from the arc. Rebound by Bielitsa. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Bagley with the bucket.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Bagley with the block. And they're running. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bagley against Gobert. Second chance shot. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside.
This is what impressed scouts with Mitchell. 6'10" wingspan for a player who is 6'3". That's going to get you some rebounds.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got O'Neal. Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward. O'Neal hits them both. And the Kings shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Joseph, the pass to Giles. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of Big Ed Davis.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Clarkson against Hield. A second chance effort, and it's Davis laying it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the shot goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Davis kicks to Clarkson. The shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. He lobs it up. And it's Giles missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Parker. Outside, Joseph. Parker passes to Joseph. And Davis pulls it down. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Poked away.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Hield can't hit.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Mudiay passes to Mitchell. A miss that time would have put him up. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Holmes. Yes, that goes in. Holmes got his first bucket of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on heel.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Outside, Bagley. With the shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Heel. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Yeah, how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Mitchell with it. Holmes covering. The drive by Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 6 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
On the wing, Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
From there, Mitchell's a legitimate scoring threat. Has a mix of creative finishes once he gets near the rim.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Fox with the drive. 11 feet away, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. And quite possibly the fastest player in the league, De'Aaron Fox, is a buddy. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Mitchell over Bogdanovich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And some changes here for the Kings. Hield comes in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Great positioning on the putback. Joseph's got his second basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mitchell left side. Here's Giles. Joseph up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Joseph, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz trail by 10. To the middle. It's deflected. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Giles. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Joseph. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Fox feeling it out a bit. He gets it in there.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Out to the right wing. O'Neal against Hield. Davis kicks to Moutier. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mike Conley comes in for Emmanuel Moutier.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Gobert.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Fox against Conley. Parker, right side. Shot clock at 6. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Conley surveying the D. Over to the wing. Jazz passing it around. The pass to O'Neal. And the rejection by Holmes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. To the wing on the left. A three from Bielitsa. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley against Holmes. Tries from 7. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. Outside, Fox. Over Gobert. And that one released in time, but no good.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
And so it's... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward spot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Rebounded by Holmes.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And here's Joseph for 3. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tries from 10. Here's Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Bazemore. Pass to Holmes. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Jazz. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Ingles outside. Bazemore grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 13. Holmes passes to Bazemore. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside, Holmes. For the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That one good for 2.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Conley against Joseph. Keeps it alive, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. And the Kings lead by 13.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
They just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Gobert can't hit. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Parker. To Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Holmes with the steal. O'Neal against Bogdanovich. Holmes with it. Inside. Bogdanovich wide open. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Conley against Joseph. Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert.
Gobert bouncing off defenders, took a ton of contact and still scored.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Sacramento.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's Gobert. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kings moving the ball around. The pass to Joseph. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. From deep. Shot by Joseph. No good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. 17-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got, and checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell's shot is good. Here's Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. In the corner, Winslow with it to the paint. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bogdanovich. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Mitchell with it. 5 to shoot. Connects on the 17-footer. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
Morant passes to Brooks. Now Valanciunas, defended by Gobert. From about 16, no good that time. And Utah the other way now. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Gobert the pass to Ingles. 2 points. That one goes.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
On the wing, Brooks. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Knocks it loose. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell left side. Conley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Morant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 6. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. The 11-footer. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Out to Morant. Back to Brooks. The feed now to Morant. He dishes it to Jackson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Conley. Passes it to Ingles. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Ingles.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Davis. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Ingles in at the 4. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones, no one around him. Off target with the open look. Jazz leading by 11. Down low, here's Ingles, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ingles has got 9.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
Jones, no luck. Jazz shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Davis kicks to Ingles. Here's Clarkson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Clark. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Mudiay. Banked in off the glass. Moutier's got his first points of the game.
Well, really good job taking the initiative in the pick and roll. Mudiay playing smart right now.
Jones against Mudiay. With the putback. And Clark is right there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Mudiay passes to Clarkson. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now, Mudiay dishes it to Clarkson. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Clark with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clark's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Conley against Jones. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And so Jones nails both of them. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here is Conley. And it's blocked. Jones with it. Conley picks him up. Good work there as it goes.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot from 16. The shot missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And so that brings the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Grizzlies trail by 7. All going up court. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On the wing, Ingles. The pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Morant outside. To the inside. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. And that one is good. Jackson's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Ingles. Mitchell looking it over. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Morant outside. Kicks to Brooks. Feeds to Jackson. Good D by Bogdanovich.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Then for the Jazz, Ed Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Clarkson with the ball.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. Moutier pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. Brooks tips it back in. Brooks has got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Moutier. They get it back. And the rejection by Jackson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Up top, Morant. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 14. That one off the back iron and out. It's a close game here in Memphis. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Morant looking around. He feeds it to Jackson. Not going to go that time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Anderson with the ball, picked up by Davis. That one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And it's the Jazz's ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Moutier pass to Clarkson. Now here's Gobert. That one's not going to go. And here's Brooks from outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. Here's Moutier. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. 5 on the clock. Mitchell. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Here's Melton, covered by Conley. Melton passes to Winslow. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Conley feeling it out. He kicks it to Mitchell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Winslow. And he banks in the layup. Winslow's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Mitchell left side. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Here's Melton, covered by Conley. Now Mitchell. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Well, see, now, Mitchell is a quick-footed guard, and he's going to get defenders in compromising situations.
Some changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. And it's tied up with that one.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Morant against Conley. Morant outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up. Oh!
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Up top, Morant. The Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. It's blocked, and they get it back. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Morant. Inside. And Zhang kicks to Morant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. No good that time. Nice D from Brooks. 2 on 1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Jazz leading by 4. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
It's crazy to think that 12 teams passed on Donovan Mitchell. He has become a premier scorer in the NBA. Oh, would they love a do-over. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Morant with a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. With the floater. Nice D from Brooks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Right side, Bogdanovich. The dish now to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Morant for 3. No good from three-point territory. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA DH.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now here's Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. Ingles with the ball. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 3. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Paul with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Williamson missing. And it's the Jazz's ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Favors inside, defended by Gobert, and a slam dunk by Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Hey, yo, right here.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Here's Conley. Derek Favors making his last shot. Now Mitchell. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson, the pass to Redick. Back to Williamson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's the break. Here's Mitchell. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Ball. Redick with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That gives them the lead. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Conley with it. Pass to Ingles. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Redick against Conley. He can't hit that time. New Orleans in the lead. Lobs it up for Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one drops for him.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Williamson against Ingles. Williamson in the post. Misses in close. Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. That one misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. The drive by Williamson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Favors. Williamson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Clarkson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Davis is out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Moutier in at the point guard. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. Now, here's Fox. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. He had stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley's running. And he banks in the layup.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Conley. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Bielitsa finds Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Conley. It's stolen by Bagley. Bogdanovich inside. Covered by Mitchell.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Outside Conley. Bagley with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Now, De'Aaron Fox picking up the crumbs there on the inside, but gets his team a second effort.
There's the pass to Ingles. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. The baseline J. It's Bielitsa. The kick out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Utah trailing here. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Fox looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing. Jazz shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jazz trail by 4. To the left wing. Back to Moutier. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
Muscle of Moutier, solid at gutting the defense there despite their efforts.
Outside, Fox.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Davis dishes to Clarkson. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Davis on the follow. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
High arcing shot. Basket good. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Back to Moutier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Moutier collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply rises up.
Three-pointer, Hield. That shot misses. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Gobert. Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Bazemore passes to Hield. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bazemore's got the lead up to 4 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, Bazemore opportunistic there in the right spot. Uses his athleticism to find an area where he can score and does some damage on the offensive glass.
Shoots from 14. The rebound by Giles.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside, Joseph. Parker with it. Davis is there. Here's Giles, and he dunks it down.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Moutier looking around. Down low, here's Clarkson. Trying to get open is Davis, and his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Ahead, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Moutier. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Over Joseph. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
To the paint. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Taking advantage of his touch around the basket. Davis does a nice job there of using his body to shield the defenders from the basketball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Giles for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Joseph. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lets it go from 14. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. 6 points for him.
Pretty smart play by Bogdanovich. He scores in a variety of ways.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Kings. Fox, he's checked in for Giles. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket for Mitchell. Fox against Conley. Barnes kicks to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Here's Bielitsa. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Up top, Fox. Over by Conley. Holmes kicks to Fox. The 9-foot shot. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Fox against Conley. Good D by Barnes.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
On the wing, Ingles. High post, Gobert. Inside, Holmes with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Barnes finds Fox. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And here's Conley outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Conley. Shoots over Fox. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jazz trail by 14. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That one drops for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Mitchell against Bagley. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Kings leading now by 16. The 3 ball. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Sacramento, Jabari Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. The drive by Mitchell. It's deflected.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness. He stayed all over that shot.
It's good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. They could use a bucket, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Joseph down low. Covered by Mitchell.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
A three from Bogdanovich. Sacramento grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jazz trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Bagley with the block.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
Parker kicks to Hield. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
That free throw missing. The Jazz making a switch here. Moutier is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Joseph against Moutier.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
It's stolen by Hield. Parker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Parker right side. And that one goes long. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 17. Moutier pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Parker against Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Bagley with the block. They recover it. Got a piece of it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Hield outside. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got 9.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hield against Mitchell. And it's Hield off the drive. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Kings on top, ending the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Holmes down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bagley with the bucket.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Bagley's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Fox against Conley. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Bogdanovich. Holmes trying to free himself up. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Bogdanovich. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Conley against Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Clarkson, he's checked in for O'Neal. And a change for Sacramento. Barnes is checked in. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Bogdanovich looking around. Looking to end his cold spell. Ingles with the rebound.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Sacramento on the break. And Bielitsa kicks to Holmes. Bogdanovich inside. Ingles covering.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Giles checked in for the Kings. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Outside, Fox fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The tray. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Giles. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Then for the Kings, Lenz checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
That's a fearless attack from Mudiay, which helps earn him a trip to the free throw line.
Brewer is checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Kings leading now by 22. Len with it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, even if you hit a guy with the size of Alex Len, he's going to power through it most of the time.
That free throw good from Len. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now, Mudiay. The shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Marvin Bagley.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
No good. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Oni. Missed inside. And here now the Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Len down low. It's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Moutier, no good. Here's Giles. Lets it go from 14. Basket good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas, the 15-footer. Good.
Oh, how about Valanciunas from there? He likes mixing in the shot whenever he can.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Mitchell against Brooks. Morant left side. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. He can't hit that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant passes to Winslow. Morant with a wide open look. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. To the inside. Winslow kicks to Morant. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant against Conley. Morant dishes to Brooks. He kicks it to Winslow. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. They get it back. Valanciunas, good. He's got 7.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Out to Brooks. This one for 3. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Conley up top. Guarded by Morant. Offensive rebound.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And they pick up 2.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. They need this. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant. Down low, here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Morant against Conley. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Brooks with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the middle. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Trains the three-pointer.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Stolen by Anderson. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Grizzlies out in front, up 10. And the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Gobert is out there with Davis. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Clarkson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here comes the break. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Clarkson. In the air. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Valanciunas.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Mudiay. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Clark outside. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Clarkson. Inside, here's Davis. The rebound by Anderson. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Gobert with the block. Clarkson on the wing. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anderson tipped back in for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
Over to the left wing. Back to Clarkson. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. Jones, no one around him. And Clark is right there. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Clarkson. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Jones in the post, defended by Moutier. Here's Clark, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Ed Davis.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Morant surveying the D. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, look at Morant flexing the little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Teardrop shot. Gets a hand on it. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 13.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. He was on the... And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Conley up top, guarded by Morant. Mitchell's shot is good.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Morant against Conley. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
90 seconds now into the second half. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Conley. And another fast break for Utah. Jazz running. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
For the Jazz, Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Royce O'Neal subbed in for Mike Conley. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And no good on the shot, trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Anderson up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. To end the cold streak. Good on the bucket. Anderson's got his second bucket.
With his size and skill set, oh man, he can play multiple positions, and Kyle Anderson is a versatile scoring presence out there on the floor.
Pass to O'Neal. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Clark with a wide open look. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Moutier comes in for Mitchell. There's 1:40 left in the third. Clark for 3. That shot is off.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
He hits both from the stripe. Memphis trailing here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Anderson outside. Pass to Melton. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. And here's Moutier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Gobert from 7. And the jumper falls for him. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Jones dishes to Clark. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got 7 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Moutier looking around. Now, here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 3 now for Utah.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Jones drives in, and it's blocked. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
And we've reached the end of the third. Utah out in front as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-4 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Joe Ingles, Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Conley, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah calls timeout.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, G.A. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Morant against Conley. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Morant.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Morant against Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Mitchell outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Morant passes to Jackson. And that one drops for him. Jackson's got his first basket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Now Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Conley against Morant. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, but you see why they keep going to Valanciunas. He knows how to dominate when he's got the hot hand.
Mitchell left side. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Brandon Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Pass to Ingles. And Utah turns it over again.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And he gets the bucket.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Jazz trail by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Brooks. Six to shoot. To the paint. Valanciunas, good. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Morant reaches to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 19 points.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Here's Morant. Three-pointer. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Oh, that was something else.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Morant with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. 18 feet out. Off target with that shot. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.